Hey, it's me. That guy that everybody remembers somehow. Hey, I will not be making audios after South Carolina if Trump wins, but I'm sure he will. Because I always want to make some contribution, even if only 10 people are listening to it. If somebody is under fire, like you can see all the leftards and the media, Fox News, Rush Limbaugh, Mark Levin, all going against Trump, so I will be the one to speak for Trump. But the guy is so good with the media, but I also see so many people are supporting Trump, and so everything I'm saying, someone else is saying somewhere, somehow. But I will tell you that I've been surprised because it's almost like, when let's say you're living in a slum and you go in the kitchen in a cupboard and you peel away some cardboard that's there and then you see it's a roach infestation. Or you have this bubble in your neck and then you check it, you go to the doctor, turns out you have a widespread cancer all over your neck or something. And that's what it feels like when Trump brings out all these cockroaches. You can suddenly see that Fox News are all in for the Bush and Rubio and in their snide way, they're going against Trump, yet they have to, for the ratings and the audience, have to talk about Trump. Same with Mark Levin, who is going insane. Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh, then National Review, all these people. Then all the people on the left, Huffington Post, also having heart attacks every week. But you can see that they're all somehow tied in, that for them, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't care if Hillary wins or Bush, as long as it's not someone that's not part of the system. Because all of these people are employees. Rush Limbaugh has a boss. Mark Levin has a boss. All these people at Fox News have a boss. And these bosses have bosses that are owners of big media companies or whatnot. And of course, all the special interests, organizations, associations, big companies. It's a vast world. And so it seems as though everything has been covered up so well, and it's like you're living this life where you're watching these people and you think everything is kind of normal. And, sometimes you see some oddity, but you don't think much of it. But it's really like when Trump came in, it's like peeling away that cardboard, and all these roaches suddenly come rushing out. And you're like, oh my God, this thing is worse than I thought it was. The corruption. It's been so installed and it's been so long that people are not aware of it. And like I said, it's really covered up well. So it's almost like you feel shocked. Even after many years listening to Rush Limbaugh or Mark Levin, you look at them now and it's disgusting. It's simply disgusting, especially Mark Levin. Now, I made audios exposing these bozos and why they're so against Trump, and they each have their motives. And it's not just one thing, it's a couple of things. But you also see the axis with Fox News and whatnot. It's all interconnected because some people refer to it as the establishment, but I just see it as corruption. Corruption in the media, mixed with politics, mixed with business. And it's unbelievable. So Donald Trump is really peeling away the bark, as it were. And a lot of Americans are looking, even now, at Fox News, and you can see how biased it is. And it's not biased necessarily against left wing, because that's something that's obvious. I mean, the whole reason Fox News is there is to give a little bit of an alternative. But when you see it's biased against real conservatives, and especially people that are outside of the establishment, it's really surprising. Then you see this interview with Hannity, one of the last people that you could still watch on Fox News, interviewing the Bush brothers. And you feel like vomiting, It's like, it's so disgusting. But okay, so be it. On the left wing, these people are going crazy. It's to be expected. I mean, these people on the left are just frantically insane. And to have some idiot, the worst president of the United States ever, saying, Donald Trump is not going to be president. Well, this is the same guy that lies to Americans every day for almost 8 years now. The guy is a chronic liar. So maybe if he's saying, it's kind of like a riddle. If Barack Obama is saying Donald Trump will not be president, it means he will be president. Because everything Obama says, you have to multiply times -1, you get the exact statement. And it's pretty sad, someone like Obama, who no one, including all the Democrats, gave no chance to, because Hillary was the establishment, and just before the Iowa caucuses, nobody really cared about Obama. And at that time, many Democrats were saying, Obama will never be president. And then even after Iowa, they still said the same, because Hillary was still a favorite. So, Obama doesn't even have the integrity or the honesty to realize that 8 years ago, he was in the exact same situation as Donald Trump. But in case of Obama, even though he's a pathetic clown, I do understand that Donald Trump and others, but especially Donald Trump, is exposing that he's simply an incompetent fool, a terrible president, a failure president. So he feels annoyed. So I also think it's possible to have him say some things. Who cares? Actually, who cares? But the fact is, I don't blame the guy for shooting back somehow.